Boomer, boomer, boomer sooner, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. All right, Oklahoma, Alabama. That's who we're previewing this time around. Here's your Sooner stumper to get you started and to get you thinking. This former Sooner and Roll Tider at the next level is a two-time Super Bowl champ and was a Super Bowl MVP for Super Bowl 59 a few years back. All right, so here's your hint, by the way. He won the SEC with Alabama in 2018 and Oklahoma 2019. Name this former OU quarterback. That plus we'll preview OU Alabama next. We're Sooner, everybody. You guys know me, I'm Harry James. Sooner Stumper, the former Sooner and Roll Tider, that is also a two-time Super Bowl MVP at the next level, two-time Super Bowl winner at the next level, and Super Bowl MVP from Super Bowl 59. 2018 played for Alabama, 2019 played for Oklahoma. That would be Jalen Hurts, who went 53rd overall after playing for the Sooners in the second round to the Philadelphia Eagles. The overall series between Oklahoma and Alabama, just 7 overall meetings. 4-2-1 in the 7 meetings. That's a 64% winning clip for Oklahoma. The one loss came in the Orange Bowl in a 45-34 loss in 2015. In 2024, Oklahoma actually got a little revenge on their home field, 24-3 over Alabama in the regular season. Pre-game festivities, O'Connell's is still the place for me to watch the sports animal that is just on Campus Corner. Also on Campus Corner is Y'all Pablo and Boyd Street Ventures, where the ref hangs out. And finally, the franchise is just north of the football stadium at the Party at the Palace, which is where Oklahoma hangs out with just food trucks galore. Where the team walks right through there. That is Palace on the Prairie. This time, though, won't be a home game. It will be a road game at Alabama at 2:30 on Saturday. This game will be on ABC, and you can listen to the Plank. You can listen to the radio show. Toby Rowland will be the play-by-play man. He is a basketball and baseball voice of the Sooners. And when he's not doing anything for the Sooner football, basketball, and baseball team, he finds time to be the KWTV News 9 sports director. Helping him up in the booth is Teddy Lehman, former linebacker, ref host from 3 to 6 on Monday through Friday, and is one half of the Oklahoma Breakdown. The other half, Gabe Eichard, is the other half of the Oklahoma Breakdown and is part of the Big 12 Today Series Section 375 from 3 to 5, Monday through Friday. But the main sideline reporter is Chris Plank, ref host from 6 to 9 a.m. Monday through Friday, and Fox Sports Radio national host from 10 to 1 a.m. on Sunday nights. All right, so now we're done with all that. So now let's do a little breakdown of the Sooners. And we'll start with the Sooners head coach Brent Venables, who's a 1992 grad from Kansas State. His fourth year with Oklahoma. Has coached in 48 overall games with a combined record of 22-19 in those 4 years. 60.4% winning clip. 15-16 in 31 attempts. That's a 48.4% winning clip. And 0-3 in the bowl appearances. But the championship history is long and deep at Oklahoma. And since the 2000s has been long and deep indeed. 8 with 8 divisional championships. 2000, 02, 03, 04, 06, 07, 08, and 10. 2010, I should say. Now, they took away the Big 12 championship for a few years, brought it back where Oklahoma won the first 4 that they brought back in 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020. Overall, that is 13 overall championships or conference titles for the Sooners. 2000, 02, 04, 6, 7, 8, 10, 2010, 2012, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, and 2020. Now, in 2012, they did tie with Kansas State for that conference title that year. Kansas State won the outright title by beating Oklahoma on their home field. 2024, 6-7, 2-6 in their premiere in the SEC. Premier year in the SEC. They did get that 6-win set. They did go to a bowl game where they lost to Navy 21-20 in the Armed Force Bowl. 2025, a little bit of a better start out the gate and overall, including a 7-2 overall record, 3-2 in the league. They beat Illinois 35-3 at Norman, Michigan 24-13 in Norman, went on the road at Temple and got the win 42-3 at Temple. They then came home to start 1-0 out in league play against Auburn 24-17. They then take care of Kent State 44-0 before heading down the trip to Dallas, where they lost their first game of the year at the Texas State Fair 22-6 in favor of Texas. Bounced back against South Carolina at South Carolina with a 22-6 win there. They then lost to Ole Miss 24-26 on homecoming. They then came back and against Tennessee 2 weekends ago, won the game 33-27 in Knoxville. All right, so points per game average, offense and defense. Offensively, Oklahoma is averaging about 28.4 points per ball game and averaging 337.7 yards per ball game. Flipping it to defensively, where they only allow 15.9 points per ball game and 264.2 yards per ball game for the Sooners, Oklahoma. Now let's take a look at the other side of the Crimson of Alabama. Crimson Tide. Their head coach, Kalen DeBoer. Sioux Falls graduate from 1996. Second year with Alabama. He's been at plenty of other stops along the way as head coach. He was at his alma mater, Sioux Falls University from 2005 to 2009. Fresno State from 2020 to 2021. Washington 2022 and 2023 before accepting the big job at Alabama in 2024. At Sioux Falls, D2 NAIA, played in 70 overall games with a 67-3 overall record. That's a 95.7% winning percentage. Conference played 49-1, 50 games, 98% winning percentage. D1, 139 overall games, 122-17. That's an 87.8% winning clip. Conference play, 46 games, 30-10, 38.3% winning clip. Bowl appearances, 2 in bowl appearances, and 1 each. 1-1 in 2 college football playoff appearances. The Crimson Tide have a ton of history in football, just like Oklahoma's Crimson and Cream. The Alabama Crimson, since 2000, 13 divisional championships. 2008, 2009, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 2021, 2022, and 2023. Now, in 2013 and 2017, they tied with Auburn, and Auburn won the outright title. 2022, tying with LSU, where LSU won the overall title in the SEC. That averages out to 10 conference titles. since 2000, 2008, 09, 12, 2012, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2018, 2020, 2021, and 2023. Recap for 2024, 9-5, but 5-3 in conference play. They lost also their bowl game at 19-13 win over Michigan in the Real Quest Bowl. In 2025, a little bit of a better start for Alabama. 8-1, 6-0 in the league. They fell short at Florida State, 31-17 in the loss there. But then they changed things around. Louisiana Monroe won that one in Tuscaloosa, 37-0. They then beat Wisconsin, 38-14 and over. They then played Georgia and won that one 21-24. They then beat Vanderbilt 31-14. They then beat Missouri 27-24. They then came back home and won a home game against Tennessee 37-20, and then they beat LSU most recently 27-20. The overall stats in this one look like this: offensive and defensive stats. Offensively, Alabama averages roughly 34.4 points per ball game and 403.1 yards per ball game offensively. Switch it to what Nick Saban knows and what they want to do: play defense first. Averaging 19.4 points per ball game and 302.2 yards per ball game is what they average giving up defensively. All right, guys, thanks for watching this week's version of Oklahoma Preview. Next week, Oklahoma and Missouri. 2 more home games left, baby. All right, but for the Alabama one, we're going to ship it out. We're done. Be sure to catch my OU Bama post-game report and the preview to Missouri for next week, plus all my basketball reports too. They're all up on YouTube, 1982 Boomer Sooner. Also Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or on my Patreon, Harry James Taylor. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and Boomer Sooner, everybody. I'm out of here. Peace.